Hello you, it's my yard here, and we're talking about a next-gen, last-gen, backwards compatible game that actually works on an Xbox Series S, X or Xbox One, and it's Rumble Roses XX that came out on the Xbox 360 back in 2006. It's a very long time ago, over 15 years now. And the game still works, and the beauty of the 360 game working is save files can carry over. I have grabbed my original file from the 360, stuck it on the cloud server on the Xbox Live servers, and I've ported it onto my Xbox Series X. And this game is backwards compatible, so I'm using the disc. I inserted the disc. I had to download a 5.4 gigabyte update. Don't know why. The Xbox One update is 4.1 gigabyte. I don't know what the craziness about that is. And we're able to play the game with, more importantly, online servers. Yes, the online servers still exist. You are still able to play matches online. We had some matches last night, if you watched this video on the day it was released, and people have been playing this online ever since. Backwards compatibility of this game, which happened in 2018. It was a very long time ago. Very long time ago. And you get to see entrances like the Great Khan riding a wolf. Getting my R's and W's mixed up there. And, well, it's PEGI 12 rated. That's all I'm going to say. It's rated M for mature in America. How this got a 12 PEGI rating, I will never know. Because you get to use a guitar as a weapon and flaming sticks. Who knows what happens? But ultimately, though, this game by Konami is actually a Ukes game, because it's actually Ukes that helped make this. So you are going to see very SmackDown vs Raw vibes with this, especially very much akin to SmackDown vs Raw 2007. And I wish Konami would just make this on Game Pass. That way more and more people can enjoy this game. But the beauty of this game as well, despite also being able to be played on an Xbox One or an Xbox Series or on the 360, is you can still buy the game digitally. The game on disc is very expensive in the UK. It's about £30 now because it's very rare. It's an early Xbox 360 title. However, downloading it only costs £12 or $15. So it's not a massive dent in your account to play it. And it is a proper wrestling game. It's more, in terms of them getting up and stuff, it's more of a closer resemblance to a fighter than a wrestling game in that respect. They don't stay down unless they've taken a hell of a lot of damage for you to be able to do top rope moves and stuff like that, and to get them groggy enough. There is certain wrestlers that have certain grapples that make them go groggy as well, to be able to perform even bigger maneuvers. And of course, because it's a Konami game, there's a lot of skin. I've tried to choose two of the characters with alternate costumes to try and get away from it as much as possible on this occasion for this particular match. Because if you remember Dead or Alive Extreme Volleyball, that's how crazy you can get on this. And yet still, this is rated 12. Never understood it in a million years. But the fact that this was a Konami game with Ukes' engine, it works. I mean, the original was on the PS2 for Rumble Roses. This is on the 360 that came out 2 to 3 years later from memory. And for an early gen 360 title, it holds up, to be honest. The counter scheme is quite advanced. You have to hold the RB button and press X or Y depending on if it's a strike or a grapple. There's also got to press both bumpers if a killer move is being initiated to try and counter that. There's also tag team matches and battle royale, 4-ways and triple threats. No elimination matches, I'm afraid. And you do get some weapons. There's the flaming sticks that one character comes in with. Candy King comes in with her guitar as well, which is just overpowered. A couple of hits, gain your finisher, boom boom, bang bang, wallop, game over. And some characters have been made specially to have unique animations be performed. Lady Subsistence has, because her body twists kind of like an android, because she is an android, she can do regular moves like the air raid crash, but then flip it 180 because she can spin her body. It makes things look cool and sort of gets you out of the realistic wrestling sim of it, because it is ultimately a game. It's a wrestling game, and it's times of grappling of all that nature, and it does the job. They also have a Tekken Street Fighter style brawler with set in a little cage where it's best of 3 and moves are hyper inflated with the strikes and stuff, so you're able to perform more combos and stuff of that nature, but you can still focus on grappling if you like your Zangief style way of winning Street Fighter. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So we were able to play some online matches last night, and there was no lag until the last match, and that was because internet connections were getting used up quite a fair bit. But we want to do something more, and as we see the no-winged angel, as I like to call it, boomf, ouch, must have hurt. I want to play some tag team matches online because the tag team mechanic is pretty cool. If both players on your team have a gauge filled, so you can have up to 5 gauges, you're able to form a double X move, which is the double team maneuvers. Some are generic finishes, but some for tag teams, certain tag teams. There's not that many tag teams because the roster's only of about 22 characters, but there's about 8-9 tag teams. And I say 22 characters, it's 11 characters with the heel and face personas, which is a novel touch. And each face and heel persona has a normal costume and a championship costume as well, just to add into the flavour too. So different entrances for them also. You build them up, do the damage, you get to perform some cool looking maneuvers, and you'll see that near the end of this match. I'm enjoying it. I want to play some Fatal 4-Ways, I wish that was a not option. I want to play some tag teams online, and because of the backwards compatibility, it makes it very easy. We can still play SVR2, SmackDown vs Raws, all the way up to 2011 online on 360, but this is the only wrestling game on disc that has full backwards compatibility, and that's awesome to actually be able to see that. I also decided to set this difficulty on very hard when recording this, and whether it's an Xbox Series thing, I can kick out of anything after one finisher, even after 20 seconds of taking no damage. So, bug, glitch, or am I just bad? You decide. Hey ho, the PTA, that is the Punk and Teacher Association of Ken Kane and Miss Spencer. But no, we are using Tequila Sunrise of Dixie Clements and Raiko. I can't remember. I'm gonna look at my book because I've forgotten. Raiko Hinamoto. There we go. You see, I would know just by looking at a book. The isometric style of angle as well it takes a bit of a while getting used to. So you've got to run, and there's a dash as well. The grapple button is also used for Irish Whip if you just press Y on itself. Y in a different angle will do it. Tags are done from any position providing you're not groggy. You just need to press the RT trigger. You can be the other side of the ring providing you don't get interfered for the brief dash animation. You can do whatever you like. And Dixie Clements is doing whatever she likes. Boom! Oh, a gory Widow's Peak. Ouchie. Wow, was that must have hurt. High knees. There's some lovely Japanese moves in here. Torture rack now. I mean, yeah. I mean, you wouldn't see costumes like this unless it was Konami. Let's say if there was ever a sequel, and I would love to see a third-party original wrestling game of this caliber again. But obviously we do not need that. I mean, you could have it as an option for the diehards that do love that Japanese style. However, I mean, I'll just take the wrestling gameplay front and center and go from there on it. Doesn't bother me that it's all a female roster. Doesn't bother me whatsoever. The movesets are cool, which in this game are awesome. Just look at that. Tiger S suplex. Oh, it's just beautiful animations. They look stiff and they hurt, and look at this German. Ouch. Banging on the heads. You can't go wrong. Now, we're going to see a pop-up, and that will tell you when to do it. Oh, boom, driver. You can get interference. You can have your teammate interfering you. Double X move can happen at any time, LB and RB. And in an online match or with human players, both players in the allotted time, like the quick time style event, have to press them. Otherwise, it doesn't count. So you need teamwork to be able to perform the double teams as well. And your opponents could interfere and counter in that double team as well if they beat you to the punch. Here's a double team move, exclusive to Tequila Sunrise. We've got a Cloverleaf. Cloverleaf boom. Slam into a Cloverleaf and then into a double rotation. absolutely hurts. AI's not breaking it up, and we get the pinfall. Gotta love it. So if you want to play me on this, I'm going to stream this occasionally as we run up to 2K22 because it's the only game we're going to be able to play on next gen. So let me know in the comment section below. Follow us in the Discord, the Retro Games Discord. Come and join us, and you'll be able to join matches, not just Rumble Roses, but 2K15 on PS3 and Parsec games as well. Thanks so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and bye.